Hello and welcome to Game Things. My name is Sho and on the menu is the game news and only the game news. Let's get right into it. This news came out of nowhere and it is from Sony. The company had made an official PlayStation blog post stating that Bungie, the video game company that is known for one of its popular IP, Destiny, is now joining Sony's PlayStation family. With the acquiring deal valued at $3.6 billion, Sony had stated that Bungie will still remain as an independent and multi-platform studio and publisher. I believe action speaks louder than words. We will see if what Sony says today will remain true. Whether or not Bungie will still be releasing games on multiple platforms as an independent publisher in the coming future, that will be another story for time to tell. AKA Destiny 3. Here, I hate to admit, but we will definitely see more of these acquisitions in the coming future. I believe Microsoft's acquisition will not end on Activision Blizzard, and the same is to say for Sony. On to the Flash news, where we still talk news, but faster, just in case you don't get it. It seems like we're still early for this, but Crysis 4, the 46 seconds announcement trailer had just been published, and I'm sure hoping for yet another graphically intensive title that pushes the modern hardware to its limit. Not much has been revealed as of now, but you can check out the announcement trailer with the link in the video description. Be sure to follow us as we will definitely keep an eye on the future updates from the studio Crytek. Ubisoft is shutting down one of its VR server. The game Hyper Scape server will be shutting down on 28th of April 2022, which will make it a VR title that lasted just a little over 18 months. The game was initially released back in July 12th of 2020 as a free-to-play title with the kind of monetization just like a Fortnite and PUBG with skins and battle pass. Personally, I have never tried it. The game does look great and the gameplay from what I've seen seemed fairly interesting. Yet only one thing that kept me from trying it is the fact that for PC, you will need to use Ubisoft Connect, which is just another strawberry on top of another strawberry cake. My apologies to all the strawberry lovers. And what a surprise! Another VR title is adding its content updates. Totally accurate battlegrounds. A much more casual battle royale has finally settled by not providing any future updates for the game. However, the servers and the anti-cheat efforts will remain online. If you have your doubts and worry, this is totally accurate information. If you're having a rough one, don't worry because Hitman 3 had it worse than you for its launch on PC, mostly due to the port's stability. In fact, the review on the launch date was close to 50% negative reviews on Steam. And this does not lead to a red debt, but a redemption from the developers of the game. Players who have bought the standard edition of Hitman 3 or buys the game throughout and until 19th of February 2022 on Steam will be granted a free upgrade to the deluxe edition of the game. Whilst the owner of Deluxe Edition or the Trilogy will be getting an upgrade to the 7 Deadly Sin collection. No, it's not the anime, it is the bonus content for the game Hitman 3 that comes with 7 acts that will introduce the players to new contract, unique suit and scene-themed item that can be used across the world of assassination. So I guess this is IO Interactive's way of redeeming themselves after they have conducted their sins. A quick one. Nobody asked, but Death Stranding Director's Cut is releasing on 30th of March 2022, both on Steam and Epic Game Store. A $10 US upgrade is available to those who already own the base game and is wanting to get the Director's Cut edition as well. Next, AI or I, the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative is the sequel to the Spike Chunsoft's 2019 release of the original AI, the Somnium Files. This is an anime visual novel with mystery and adventure left to the players to explore. If you are familiar with the visual novel games from the developer or publisher Spike Chunsoft, expect no less for this game. There will be a link in the video description for nirvanA Initial's story trailer, and the game is coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, as well as Steam on 24th of June 2022. I'm trying my best to not look into it too much as I'm still halfway into the original game. And to those who are into visual novel games, give this game a try as well. Evil Dead the Game, developed by the team at Saber Interactive using Unreal Engine, is a co-op player versus player combat game. What is interesting is that the game will feature the actor Bruce Campbell as Ash Williams, Dana De Lorenzo as Kelly Maxwell, and Ray Santiago as Pablo Simon Bolivar, where three of them are all of the original actor and actress from the TV series Ash vs. Evil Dead. What is not interesting, however, is that players will have to wait a little longer than expected, as the game is further delayed into 13th of May 2022. Lastly, what seemed like a melee-oriented battle royale with the graphics sharing some resonance as the big hit title Fortnite is Rumbleverse, the upcoming title from the developer Iron Galaxy and publisher, of course, Epic Games. The original release date of February 15, 2022 was pushed back indefinitely for the purpose of perfecting the game and the experience. Those who have already bought the early access pack will be getting their refund, and I am definitely much more hesitant that this game will be a big hit, especially when it is only playable via the Epic Games Store. It would definitely take a lot more for Epic to pull another Fortnite, but then again, I don't have a crystal ball, so we will have to see for this one. However, lucky me and lucky you, because I do not need a crystal ball to tell you that with Xbox Games with Gold for the month of February 2022, you can get yourself Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse, a point-and-click adventure game, Aerial Knights Never Yield, a 3D side-scroller and a runner game, Hydrophobia, a single-player survivor adventure game, and Band of Bugs, a Don't Bug Me game. It is a turn-based tactics for those who actually wanted to know. And with PlayStation Plus subscription, UFC 4 is available to the PS4 owners. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure, is a looter shooter action adventure game available also to the PS4 owners. And lastly, Planet Coaster Console Edition. It is a simulation of building, managing, as well as a sandbox, and this game is available for the PS5 owners. To those with Prime Gaming, some of them did caught my eyes, namely As Far As the Eye is another strategy 3D city building simulation, Double Kick Heroes, a 2D shoot 'em up zombie rhythm game, Golazo Soccer League, which obviously is a soccer game, but with a much more casual and arcadey approach to the game. And there's also Stellaris, and finally Ashwalkers, a survival journey. On the Epic Games Store this week, claim yourself a copy of Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This is a 2.5D platformer, and for those who want this game, claim yourself a copy starting 4th of February and latest by 11th of February. Side note, To those who are thinking, how long can this free game given out by Epic Games Store last? Well, worry not, because in 2021, Epic Games had given out 89 free games, and their effort to give out free games in 2022 will still be continued. As for the game releases this week, definitely have your eyes on Dying Light 2 Stay Human, releasing on the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Steam, and Epic Games Store, all on February 4th. If you only play games on the Nintendo Switch, Sherlock Holmes: Crimes and Punishments is available on Switch starting February the 3rd. As if the name hasn't given out any hints, this is a detective game with mystery and puzzles in the mix. And this wasn't really on my radar, but Life is Strange Remastered Collection is available on the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Google Stadia, and Steam starting 1st of February 2022. While the Remastered Edition does get you Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm, however, in my humble opinion, you'll probably be just fine by getting the original games separately if money is your concern. You can check out on the Steam page of the Remastered Edition. There it tells you the minor improvements that they have made for the remastered version of the game. I feel like it's a little too less for a remastered version of the game, given how much you will end up having to pay compared to the original game. I've personally finished both of the games, and I will say this: you must give it a try, and I hope you enjoy them just as much as I do. And if there is anything else that I hope you enjoyed, it will be this week's Game Things. Come back again on Friday for more game news. My name is Sho, signing out.